Hey all, hope you had a Merry Christmas. I'm going to show some Christmas presents I got and some new things that came into the house. I'm going to talk music for a couple of minutes.
No, baby. This is your love burger from the other AM.
Right now we're listening to Ed Kooky Burns. Like I Love You. He's a real hep cat. He was a character from the TV show 77 Sunset Strip. Real hipster. Early 60s, late 50s. But I saw him MC a show maybe about 15 years ago or so, and pretty cool. And in the morning of Christmas morning, I listen to Christmas music, and I listen to Ed Kooky Burns' version of 'Twas the Night Before Christmas. And a couple hours later, I opened up my present for my wife, and she got me this cool picture sleeve. Lend Me Your Comb is his big hit. So the next 8 or 9 singles my wife got me ordered from overseas. Nothing rare for people overseas, but in America, these are all uncommon records. So I'm drinking. I'm trying to extend the holiday a little. Don't want to go to work tomorrow.
Yes, it's all right. But who is this?
Marsha, don't you know me? I'm your groove.
Marsha? But this isn't Marsha.
Okay. She got me a band called the Headbangers because I'm a Status Quo fan. And this is just a knockoff. They do a medley of Status Quo numbers, and the B-side's instrumental called Headbang Boogie. And I actually had this single, but not the picture sleeve. Worth about 50 cents, but just cool to have in America. Nice novelty gift. The next thing she got is a killer EP, Screamin' Lord Sutch and the Savages, around 1980-81 on Ace Records. If you love your horror rock, really cool. I think she was a little let down. These are re-recordings of his 2 hits, All Black and Hairy and Jack the Ripper. But I thought they sounded pretty good. Maybe I'll put on Jack the Ripper. I kind of like the 80s sound, but nothing beats the original. The B-side is 2 originals from that era. But just great having this. You just never see a picture sleeve EP from Lord Sutch on Ace Records. And I love that whole 79 to 77 to 1980 Ace Records, Big Beat, Charlie Records. And this goes right along with it. She got me Johnny Kidd and the Pirates, Shakin' All Over. I've never owned this song on 45. Came out in 1960. This would be like a 1977 reissue. Total Teddy Boy era. This was with the Teds. The guys getting into rock and roll and rockabilly during the punk era. This is the single they would have bought. Absolute British classic. And speaking of that whole era, she got me this record, which is obscure. I knew this song, but how she knew this song, I figured it out. It's by a band called Don E. Sibley and the Dixie Phoenix. Teddy Boy band or neo-rockabilly band. Not very good, but 79 in that weird era before things started sounding right. But a great tune called Punk Fashion Boogie. And it's just fantastic. Not a great tune, but fantastic that this band's documenting the fights between the punks and the Teddy Boys in 79. And I just really enjoy this track. I could almost put it on about beating up the punks, kicking them in the bollocks. She grabbed this. Ricky Nelson picture sleeve, It's Late, and Never Be Anyone Else But You. It's Late, fantastic rocker, written by Dorsey Burnett, Johnny Burnett's brother, a rock and roll trio. This sounds phenomenal in my upstairs system, like a jukebox. I had this single, but not the picture sleeve, so very happy to get this. And this would be Imperial Records, probably 1959, I think. Still Ricky Nelson, not Rick. More British rock and roll. She's got me an EP of Cliff Richard in the Shadows doing Espresso Bongo, which might have been a movie. 4-track EP. The first song's a great rocker called Love. Second one's kind of more ballad, but a good track, Voice in the Wilderness. Side 2 is a lousy ballad, and then an instrumental, Bongo Blues, which is Hank Marvin on guitar, The Shadows. Fantastic on Columbia. Nice British Columbia. Another killer British single, probably not expensive over there, but I don't see any pretty things, and it's Don't Bring Me Down. Fontana. We'll Be Together on the B-side. I don't have too many pretty things. One of my favorites. Early pretty things. She got me this one of my favorite punk records, the Neon Hearts. What's it even called? Popular Music. This is a bootleg of the record from, I don't know, 77, 78. Great band. Just a lot of fun, upbeat, hooky music with a saxophone, almost got a new wave tinge, but before new wave. I had this on CD for many years, but to get it on vinyl, really cool. Even though it's a boot, I'm not going to pay for the original. It's great. Band had one album, maybe 2 or 3 singles, and I think I have Popular Music on single. Maybe I'll play this. This is really one of my favorites. Maybe it's so good, so good. Let's see. I'll turn up. This I got my wife, the Flying Spiders, band from Holland, reissue from 1977, just came out, music on vinyl. Killer Dutch punk rock, more rock and roll based, hooky, like just solid songs. This album really, really good. It's on pink vinyl. She got me this great single. I looked it up, it's worth about 50 cents, but absolute killer is Gun doing Race with the Devil. And on the single, they're called The Gun. I even like it better. I think 68, 69 British, almost heavy metal, proto heavy metal. Girls School covered this, Judas Priest covered it. B-side's pretty cool, 60s, late Psych. But very happy, killer, killer. We got this isn't a present, it came in the house recently. Ricky Wilde, I Am an Astronaut. Marty Wilde's son, the British rock and roller, he's a little kid, he cut this track called I Am an Astronaut. Novelty tune, glam rock tune, probably from like 74, 72. Wonderful, wonderful one-off basically by him. He had a couple other tracks. Here's some new Slade we got. I have these singles, but not picture sleeves. I think they're German. Take Me Back Home and Wondering Why. Goodbye to Jane, Won't Let It Happen Again. And I believe these are all German. Squeeze Me, Please Me picture sleeve. Killer, just to fill the holes. And kill them at the Hot Club tonight. Yeah, real cool to have picture sleeve Slades. Add them up. Speaking of glam, picture sleeve, we got Alex Harvey Band. I could hear T-Rex going upstairs. What should we put on? You want to hear Race with the Devil? Maybe we'll hear I Am an Astronaut, because you're never going to hear that track. I am an astronaut. Alex Harvey Band. What are they? Scottish. Doing a cover of Giddy Up a Ding Dong. That was the Treniers, actually Freddie Bell tune. Freddie Bell and the Bell Boys, original rock and roll band, used to play with Treniers, a black rock and roll group. And the Treniers used to call Freddie Bell Ding Dong because his last name Bell.
I am an astronaut.
But Freddie Bell was the first American band, rock and roll band to tour England, and a lot of people, he became popular in England more than in America. But the Equals covered Giddy Up a Ding Dong, and so did Alex Harvey Band. Rock and roll is back. And speaking of the Equals, I got this a little while ago, but Michael and the Slipper Tree and Honeygum. Equals. What a great band. I love this tune, man. Someone gave us these, or gave my wife these anyway. Some I think it's a German single, Can't Get Enough by the Scorpions. Is anyone out there? Is there anyone there? Anybody? And that's on the Harvest label. I had this, but not picture sleeve. This is probably French or German. Telstar, the Tornadoes doing Telstar and Jungle Fever. And that doesn't look British to me. I say it's German or French. And he gave us Saxon, Strong Arm of the Law. I think it's French single. I bought these at a show the other night. Came out about 10 years ago. Nice rockabilly reissues. This is Bobby Luman doing Boston Rocker. A little post-rockabilly. 1962, but a killer stroller. They used to play in the clubs. Not all the time, but it was a good stroller. Nice. Win Stewart, the rockabilly classic Come On. This will be an alternate take. And then for years I had this Dickies record. It was slightly warped. I tried to fix it in the oven and I completely melted it. So finally I got a clean copy to replace it. So that fills a hole. And these ones I bought, I gave the wife, is Minor Threat. These are the demos on 45 of their early tracks. Here, T-Rex? Must be a party upstairs. Pylon's first single reissue from Georgia, Augusta or Atlanta. I haven't heard this one, but this is that one good one. And Bad Brains classic reissue of Pay to Come, I think limited to 700. Ultra rare, but historically such an important American hardcore record, American punk rock record. Bad Brains from DC and then New York. So very cool to have that. Hope everyone had a good holiday. I think that's it, and we're a little long, but that's cool. Cheers, everyone.